another edition of my kitchen. Hey there, folks. Welcome to another edition of my kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking with Blue Apron.
Yes!
Yeah, cooking with Blue Apron, baby. And it's kind of a little funny. The meal I'm going to be making is something that I would not eat because it contains chickpeas. And not only does it contain chickpeas, but it contains a whole can of chickpeas. Oh, yeah. And I can't do it. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to make this meal for you today. Right over here. Alright? It sounds pretty good except for the chickpeas. You know, it's got paneer cheese, ginger, garlic, zucchini, jasmine rice, quarter cup of cream, savory tomato chutney. This Indian style chutney features traditional spices like tamarind, mustard seeds, and more. Wow. And some tomato paste. So it sounds absolutely delicious. I'm going to make it and then I'm going to store it in containers so my wife can eat it for her lunches. So I'm going to be making it for her and you get to watch me make it and you get to follow along with me step by step with the instructions on how to make this meal. Here's the instructions. I'll put them right over there too. Alright, so anyway, you can sign on Blue Apron app on your phone if you would like, and you can pull up this recipe on the app and you can pull up the instructions and follow along with me if you'd like. At any rate, let's get started cooking with Blue Apron. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is get all the ingredients ready. That's on the recipe card here. Okay, and we have paneer cheese, which is right here, paneer cheese. It's inside the knick-knack pack. Yes, I love the knick-knack packs. All right, we got the chickpeas. Okay, a whole can of them. We got a zucchini, okay, which is right there. 2 cloves of garlic, right here. I'm going to show you how I mash them and skin them an easy way, just in case you don't know how to do that. I've been learning all these new techniques myself, so I want to share them with you so that way you can say, hey man, Florida Jim actually taught me something. How about that? And if I teach one person in my lifetime something good, hey, I guess I did all right. All right, and then ginger. We got a thing of ginger there. We've got the tomato char, savory tomato chutney. I guess it's as good as mine. We have cream. Okay, I didn't realize it called for cream, but it does. 1/4 cup of cream. Jasmine rice. And we've got the tomato paste. All right, those are all our ingredients. Okay, so step number 1, we're going to medium dice the cheese. Start taking out here for you. Medium dice. So, basically how you want to medium dice it. That looks like it's about medium diced. That's medium diced. Now we want to wash and dry the zucchini, half lengthways, then thinly slice counterclockwise. So let's get this bad boy washed. Okay, washed and dry. All right, and let's read this again. Wash and dry zucchini, which we did, half lengthways, then thinly slice crosswise. Yes, I'll be able to spit it out. Have no fear. All right, so you want to slice it in half lengthwise, like so. okay? And then you're going to cut it this way. I use 1/4 inch chunks. I mean, they say thinly sliced. I think a 1/4 inch is thin. As you can see, I got some really killer knife skills. I'm pretty sure I could get on one of those cooking shows and like show off these skills. So if Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching this, buddy, man, I can be on your show, man. You can teach me. You could make me a grand wizard at cooking. All right? Consider this an audition. All right. Step number 2 is going to peel and finely chop the ginger. So let me get out my peeler here. I'm going to go over to the sink and I'm going to peel this, and I'll be right back. All right, so now that I got this peeled, okay, just in case you don't know what peeled means, it means to skin it with the skinner, okay? So I went over to the sink and I skinned the ginger, so all the skin is off it and you have just the inside root. All right, so peel and finely chop. Now you're not gonna take your knife and sit there and finely chop it, okay? You're gonna take this zester, okay? It's a lemon zester, and you're going to just run it on that. Okay, just like this. Be careful with your fingers. As it gets small, go slow. Because if you run your fingers across this, it'll do a number on you, trust me. In there. All right, you see that? Finely chopped ginger. All right? A little technique for you. And there you have it, your pile of finely chopped ginger. All right, and the next thing that he wanted us to do is peel and roughly chop 2 cloves of garlic. Now I found one huge clove, so I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use 1 small clove. But let me show you a quick and easy way on how to skin this, okay? Because it says to skin and roughly chop, okay? So the little end here, that's the end of the garlic. It looks like it's attached to like a little root or something, okay? You're going to cut that off. All right, and cut that off. So that's gone, because that's yucky and you don't want to eat that. All right, and you want to skin it. So instead of sitting there peeling and peeling and peeling, you're going to smash it. Smash it. When you smash the garlic, the skin just pops right off. See how the garlic just falls right out of the skin? Bam, just like that. How's that for a technique for you? There you go. Your garlic is skinned. Someday maybe I'll show you how I used to do it and you'll understand why I learned how to do that. All right, now you want to roughly chop this. So we're going to get that done. And there you have it. Roughly chopped garlic and my smooth knife skills. Yeah. Gordon, I need your help, man. I need your help. All right, so let's get to cooking. All right, folks, next step, according to our recipe card, is in a small pot, combine the rice, big pinch of salt, and 1 cup of water. And you're gonna turn this on high, all right? And you're gonna get it to come to a boil. Water in there. Rice. And a big pinch of salt. All right, just gonna stir that up now, okay? You don't stir it, all right? You're gonna bring this to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, then you're gonna lower the heat to a simmer and you're gonna simmer it for 12 minutes. So once it hits simmer, that's when you set your timer. And in 12 minutes, the water should all be gone and you should have rice. If not, if it's still wet, let it go a little longer. Keep an eye on it after about 10 minutes or so. Sometimes it's shorter than 12 minutes. So make sure you keep an eye on it. Sometimes rice will mess you up, okay? Trust me. All right, so the next step, while the rice is simmering, we're going to heat up a large pan, okay? In a large pan, you're gonna heat up a thin layer of oil, which I've already put in there. I put in some vegetable oil, okay? Made a thin layer of it. We're gonna heat that up on medium, okay? And once the oil is hot enough that when you put a piece of cheese in there, it sizzles, that's when it's hot enough. And you put all the cheese in there in an even layer, okay? The cheese may pop and crackle, so be careful because it could splatter you with oil. So make sure you be careful with that. And you're gonna cook starting halfway through, 4 to 6 minutes or so, until it's nice and brown and crispy. I personally have never cooked cheese till it was brown and crispy. So this is going to be an exciting moment for all of us because we're going to get to see Florida Jim do something for the first time. And hopefully not epically fail it. All right, so here we go. Okay, so let's take one small piece of cheese and give this a test run. All right, you see how it's sizzling? All right, we can put it all in here. Don't do that. All right, we'll move that around. Now, as you can see, this is splattering. And you gotta be careful with that. All right? All right, folks. Now that we have cooked that, you're gonna transfer the cheese over to a plate with a paper towel on it to drain the oil off. Now, this cheese was popping, oil all over the place. So definitely be careful while you do this. I may have overcooked it a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, it's not too bad, all right? First time I ever fried cheese. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I ever want to do that again because it hurt a little bit. All right, so let's get on to the next step. All right, folks, so the next step is in the same pan, okay, I just wiped it out. I cleaned out the pure vegetable oil and I put some olive oil in the pan. All right, so we're gonna heat up some olive oil on medium-high heat, all right, which these cast iron pans maintain, they hold on to the heat very well. So after I got done cooking the cheese, the pan was still pretty hot. So when you add the olive oil, it heats up pretty quick. So it's ready to cook now, all right? So we're going to cook the sliced zucchini, chopped ginger, and chopped garlic for 2 to 3 minutes, stirring it as we cook it. And our timer just went off for our rice. All right, so now I'm gonna check the rice, which it's done. Okay, I can tell there's no moisture, there's no water left in there, right? It's moist, I mean, it's not burnt. It's just there's no water left in there. So I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm gonna take this wooden fork and I'm just gonna fluff it. And as you can see, we have rice. And fluff that with the fork and put that off to the side, cover it up so it keeps warm. All right? And now we're gonna start cooking our zucchini, garlic, and ginger. Here's the zucchini and ginger and all that wonderful garlic. And stir that up good. And cook that for a couple of minutes. And season with salt and pepper. I'll tell you what, man, it smells pretty good. Seems a shame to ruin it with chickpeas. Oh well. Okay, so now that that's been cooking for a couple minutes, all right, we're gonna add the tomato paste and the tomato chutney. Wish you guys could smell this. Alright, we're gonna stir that together. Alright, now we're going to ruin it. So now that this is all stirred together, we're going to add chickpeas and a half a cup of water. Be careful adding the water, could splatter. Stir that up good. All right, so we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes, it says. Okay, so now that that's been cooking, the very last thing we're going to do is add the cream. We're going to shake that cream up real good before we open it and put it in there. And you're going to put the ground cheese in there. And you're just going to cook that for about 30 seconds to a minute until it's combined and blended. And that's it, you are done. And then you can plate it. I'll be putting this in containers for my wife to eat later for lunches. Because you could also do that too, pre-make your lunches with this stuff. All right, here's the heavy cream. Cheese. And we'll stir that up. Then I'll kill myself. I'll turn off the heat because this will definitely hold on to heat. In fact, take it off the burner and let it cool down. All right, that's well blended. Make sure you taste it. You definitely use some salt and pepper. Some salt. Some pepper. Stir that up, and voila. We have just made Indian style paneer and creamy tomato curry. And I have to say, tasting it and avoiding the chickpea was the best decision I made, and it actually tastes pretty good. All right, folks, well, hey, I hope you learned something. That was fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully my wife will enjoy her pre-made lunches. So, yeah, I mean, join me again for some more videos. All right, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. That way you get notifications when I post a new video. And also, don't forget to, follow me on Instagram. All right, give me a follow up there on Instagram. I do a lot of photography, adventures all over Florida. My wife and I live in the Tampa St. Pete area, and we post a lot of things about local foods, places to go eat. So you can check that out, places we like, and we usually take pictures of our food and post them on Instagram so we can show everybody what it looks like. So yeah, give me a follow and check that out. And don't forget, man, be cool. All right? I'll see you later.